Hey guys, MCU Collector with another figure review. Next up is the Hasbro Marvel Legends series Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, the Cosmo Build-A-Figure Wave. Here we have StarLord. So this figure does not come with the Build-A-Figure piece, but it is the first figure in the wave that I'm taking a look at, as you can see here on the side for the Cosmo Build-A-Figure. After StarLord will be Drax, Mantis, Nebula, Rocket, Adam Warlock, and Kraglin. So big shout out and thank you to Toy Snowman. They are the sponsor of this video. Go ahead and check them out. Link in the video description below. I have my referral link, which will give you a 5% off coupon code for all first-time buyers. They are based in Canada, but they do ship to the US and everything like that. And orders over $100, you get free shipping, even to the US. So check them out, toysnowman.com. I believe these figures are currently in stock now, so make sure to take a look with using again that link in the video description below. So taking a look at the box, you got the 3D render of StarLord, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 movie logo there, Guardians of the Galaxy logo up at the top, artwork of Chris Pratt there on the side, looking pretty good. And then on the back of the package, we just get another 3D render of StarLord. So we'll get rid of the box, and we have here the figure. No Build-A-Figure piece, limited accessories. He comes with his two blasters. They are a little bit different from what we had seen before in the previous movies. The blasters, you know, were kind of double-barreled, and they have like the designs were the same between the first two movies. But here on the third movie, looks like they really switched up the design a little bit. So let's go ahead and get in and take a closer look at StarLord and his blasters. Okay, so here's an up-close look at Chris Pratt, and I think Hasbro actually did a really good job on this head sculpt, because the last StarLord figure that we got was from Thor Love and Thunder, and you could see that one was not very good. Like, I can see it a little bit, right? But, I mean, look at the difference between the two. That's insane. What the hell happened with this one? You know, like when we have here, clearly Chris Pratt looks really good, but then this is like, nah, that just ain't it. Like, what the hell is going on? So it's just, it's a bit crazy in my opinion. But yeah, much better StarLord figure here. And then it's cool that we're going to have like really the matching outfits with everybody and stuff. So I'm really excited about that. In terms of the accessories that StarLord comes with, he comes with his blasters. So he has two of them. They are the same. They are different from the previous figures where it had kind of the double barrel look to them. So these ones are different. They look good. I don't really see the problem, but it really throws off from the original, the regular design, ones that he had. So it's, it's very different. I don't know if there's still going to be kind of the similar, like, elemental type of blaster that he used in the previous films. We'll see, but there are two of them. They are the exact same. Now, as far as the figure has a lot of reuse. We get a new head sculpt, obviously. We get a new torso, obviously. These new hip piece too, but the arms in their entirety, including the hands and the legs from the thigh all the way down, are all reused from previous StarLord figures. So I was kind of shocked, kind of surprised, and just like thrown off a little bit, because I thought we would have gotten a lot of new. So here's the Volume 2 StarLord figure. So you could see the arms are the exact same. So the shoulders are the same. The arms you could see, because we do have pins in there. And then the hands are the same. And I always wondered why the hell the hands were so poorly done on the StarLord figure. Well, guess what? They didn't fix it. It's the same issue that we have on this new Volume 3 StarLord figure. You can see the hand there, and that goes for both of them. Why on the back of the hand they have like those issues, I am not entirely sure. So that's just kind of weird. It's just a very odd choice, but you can see the legs are the same. As you can see, the boots and everything are the same. We get the pins in the knees, but the hip pieces are different, because these ones have those portions that stick out there to hold on to his blasters. We do not get that there, so we do get a newly sculpted hip piece, which does have a red stripe to kind of continue with the uniformity of the uniform. We get a Guardians logo there. That looks pretty good. In terms of the paintwork, not a whole lot of paint going on for it, but what is there is done pretty nice. Not too many issues. I do have a chipped paint spot right there, so that kind of sucks. But other than that, not too bad. I think the head sculpt, again, is the big highlight, because that really looks like Chris Pratt, and I'm glad that we got something that's so much better than the atrocious StarLord from the Thor Love and Thunder movie, because yeah, what a crazy difference between the two. So StarLord, he can look, the head is on a disc hinge, which is good. I like disc hinge. He can look down that much, he can look up that much, not too bad, not too shabby. Full rotation in the head, of course. Not really a whole lot going on in terms of pivot. The shoulder you can get to go only out that much, unfortunately, so can't do a full T-pose really, so you only get there. Full rotation in there, of course. You have the upper bicep swivel, which is an ugly swivel cut in there. But you do have that. You get a double jointed elbow like so, which gives you that much bend there. And again, it is not pinless, unfortunately. Wrists swivel, and they do hinge, standard horizontal hinge. Vertical hinge would have been a lot better on this guy. Unfortunately, we did not get that. Ab crunch, you can crunch forward that much. Crunch back only a little bit there. Waist swivel there. The belt kind of moves around or gets in the way, so you just kind of have to adjust it around to move that waist. Legs only go out that far apart, not a whole lot. You can kick forward that far, which is a decent amount. Leg doesn't really go back. You have an upper thigh cut in there. Double jointed pinned knee, so you get that much bend there at the knee, the calf. You do have a boot swivel in there. Foot hinges down all the way. You get some hinge up. Ankle pivot and peg holes at the bottom of the feet. So there is StarLord. One thing I know a lot of folks are wondering is, what about the helmeted head? Why does he not have a helmeted head? Do we know for a fact that he's going to wear the helmet in the third movie? I mean, he probably should, right? But we don't know that for sure, so it's not included. So that could be a case of not having the promotional images and stuff completely before the movie comes out, or whatever the case may be. But let's see if one of these heads can fit on there. I thought I saw somebody try it like on Instagram or something, and it was not a fit, but we shall see. Oh yeah, that's definitely not going to work. Holy moly. Oh yeah, you know what? I guess it does work. So there you go. It fits a little high on there. That's a really long neck, but you know what? You can fudge it around a little bit depending on, you know, how you get him to look. So it does pop on there. So that's not too shabby. So I guess this head will work too. Skin tones are not a match whatsoever. But you know what? Damn! That's a pretty good looking Peter Quill StarLord right there too. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that. Okay, and so for the side-by-side comparisons with the other StarLord figures, so we have the Love and Thunder, the Volume 2, and then, of course, Volume 3 here in the center. I didn't bother getting out the Volume 1 because that one is trash. So I didn't even bother. But yeah, these are looking really good. Definitely the best head sculpt so far for Chris Pratt. I think Hasbro did a fantastic job with it. The problem is we don't get a lot of new parts with these figures. We're here with the MCU stuff. We're used to getting all kinds of new stuff on figures. It's not always the case, and sometimes a lot of the reuse can work. Here, it's not really so much of a problem. It doesn't really bother me as much, but I would always appreciate and prefer to get more new pieces when it comes to MCU figures. But for now, this StarLord is pretty good. The highlight is really going to be seeing the entire team together, and not necessarily just the individual figures. So once they're all together, then I know I'm going to be really happy with the way they all had come out. But you guys let me know down in the comments below. What do you think of the StarLord figure? What do you think of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, the Wave, the Cosmo Build-A-Figure Wave, and are you excited for the movie? Let me know down in the comments below. If you guys like this video, please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Hit the join button to become a channel member and be a part of the MCU Collective. And as always, thank you for watching.